Is there something I should know?
What are you talking?
Your mail came today.
It
Did you get tested?
It was just a precaution.
Can you open it?
I think I can open an envelope.
No. Let's see what it says.
What are the odds?
Let's see. What does it say?
It's too complicated.
It means you have herpes.
What? I can't have herpes? This is just a joke.
There's more in the envelope.
How do you know?
It was really fat. It's not that fat.
Logic.
What does it say?
It says herpes is a viral infection.
What does that mean?
It means it can't be cured.
Well, how are we going to know? Like, what symptoms are there?
Let's see. It says tingling, burning and itching, sores, flu-like symptoms, problems urinating, and an eye infection.
Have you had any of those?
Not now. It says it won't start, it has this thing called incubation period. It says the incubation period is usually 4 to 5 days, but maybe as short as 24 hours, or as long as 2 weeks.
Well, what happens? Like, how will we know?
Well, it says some of the short-term effects are decreased appetite, fever, just like a general sick feeling, muscle aches in the lower back, buttocks, thighs, or knees. There can also be swollen and tender lymph nodes in the groin during an outbreak, and genital sores.
What are the long-term effects?
They're pretty much the same as the short-term effects. These long-term effects are considered outbreaks, which are just like the short-term effects coming back over time.
What else does it say?
Well, I'm not affected, but for women, herpes can lead to miscarriage or early baby delivery. Herpes can be passed to an unborn child and can have a deadly infection, which is called neonatal herpes. It could also ruin future relationships that I have with people. Like, how am I supposed to go out with somebody knowing that they may reject me?
Would you tell them if you had that you had herpes?
I would have to trust them and know that no matter what, they'll stay with me. I have to really know who I'm getting into a relationship with. And I hope they know who they're getting into a relationship with.
What else does it say?
It's just all this, women's stuff. What happens to born and unborn babies? Newborn herpes is rare, but the disease can be devastating. Herpes infections can be passed from a mother to child, resulting in potential fatal infection, which we discussed, which was neonatal herpes, sorry. This is really crazy. Herpes can be transferred to a baby during labor and delivery if the woman is contagious or shedding virus at the time. The risk of transmission is higher if a woman gets herpes for the first time late in her pregnancy. Oh my, don't get herpes.
I'll try.
This isn't something to laugh about.
I'm sorry.
Some newborns who have been infected with skin or mouth sores or eye infections. If the infection is localized in these areas, the baby can grow and develop normally. So that means that if the baby contracts herpes and just have these general infections, they'll be okay. It won't cause defects.
Will they still have it?
Yes. It
Poor
is still a viral. Yeah, poor baby. There is a real danger if that infection can be spread into the brain and internal organs. Symptoms of herpes in these cases cause the baby to appear irritable and eat poorly, have seizures, or develop infections in the internal organs. Oh my. Half the infants with widespread infections involving the internal organs die. Many babies who survive widespread internal infections develop lasting disabilities such as mental retardation, cerebral palsy, seizure, and vision and hearing loss.
What else?
Women can breastfeed when they have herpes if they do it carefully. The baby can become infected if it touches blisters or sores on the woman's breast, mouth, or other areas of the body.
Well, what happens if you don't get herpes treated?
Let's see. You will have outbreaks similar to that of short-term symptoms. The odds of your baby having the STD will greatly increase. Your sexual partner will have a better chance of getting the STD, and the spread of the infection increases.
Are there any treatments?
There is no cure for the virus because it is a bacterial. Oh, just kidding.
Viral.
Yes, it's a viral infection.
Sorry.
There are sores often clear without treatment. Certain medicines, such as I can't pronounce these. Why do they ever make medicines with such crazy names? Acivlar, Famicivlar, and Vasivlar, I can't pronounce, can lessen the severity and frequency of outbreaks. They can also prevent infected people from spreading the virus.
Well, what else?
How they diagnose it is during an outbreak, a dermatologist can often diagnose herpes by looking at the sores. When sores are not present, other medical tests, such as blood tests, can be done to find the virus.
Is that what you did?
That's how we found out. Look, they offered some crazy statistics. 1 in every 6 people ages 14 to 49 have herpes. Approximately 50 million people ages 12 and older are infected with herpes. Among the estimated 50 million people affected with herpes, 90% do not know that they even have the disease. Infection is more common in women, approximately 1 out of 4 women, than men, almost 1 out of 5.
So what are we going to do now?
I don't know. I guess I just need to get treated. I can't believe I'm part of these stupid statistics.
Alright, I'm not saying wrong.
Oh,
You suck.
you just ruined our video. It's okay, we can restart. He has herpes.
I have herpes. Oh, you got that for my mom for Mother's Day?
Yeah, open your mouth.
Wow, you were quite needy.
You're my sister. Ah, shoot. You're my sister. Darn. My bad. You're my. Okay, wait. I'm gonna shut this so it doesn't look like I opened your mail.
You're so